our most recent unit for WGS 201, otherwise known as Investigating Equity, we've watched and discussed a range of different documentaries. These films went over a multitude of struggles from several marginalized communities. Some of these films included conversations on transgender history and the pain
I believe in us getting our rights, or else I would not be out there fighting for our rights.
and frustration.
I wouldn't be here as I am right now if it weren't for everyone who fought in the past.
The community still goes through. Seeing these films, especially as a trans person, made me think about how difficult it can be to find positive media for my community. I decided for my project for this unit, I want to change this narrative, and I wanted to ask other trans people on campus one question. What do you like the most about being transgender?
My experience with gender personally, I get to have more freedom and creativity within it, and I think that's really fun.
The thing I like most about being trans is definitely the community. I feel like everybody always bands together to support people on their own personal gender journeys. And overall, I would say the trans community is a very inclusive space where everybody is just like trying to understand their own and other people's gender identities more. And I think as a learning experience, it's good to just like have that on your journey.
I enjoy the communities and people that you surround yourself with when you're trans or gender nonconforming, and that within those communities and spaces, you have no real expectations for how you should present yourself or perform as a queer person.
My favorite part about being trans would definitely have to be the variety of unique perspectives that comes from being a trans person. I think that transness in general opens up the floor to things such as uh, empathetic thinking, courage to believe in what you want to believe in, and the ability to just be kind to others.
I like the fact that as trans people, you're not just given the body that you feel comfortable in. It's something that you have to work for. And I feel like that gives you a certain kind of appreciation for yourself and for other people in the community.
The idea that being transgender is a burden is something that many people find true. There's a common misconception among cisgendered people that trans people live in misery because of their identity. However, there's joy and happiness in finding comfort in your own identity. I hope that in watching this, you find that being transgender can be a wonderfully unique experience for every individual.